What up, everybody? It's your boy Crypto Gamer back at you guys again with some extremely crypto news, information, and opportunities. Now, today's video isn't going to be long. I just wanted to mention that the Vibes Hub ICO is still ongoing right now. They've actually raised in their token sale around like 34,000 and 313 vibes, I believe. Yeah, 34,313 VibeX tokens. You need minimum 25 ETH to become involved inside of the pre-sale right now. The pre-sale actually ends in 10 days and 2 hours, and then the actual crowd sale is going to begin where the minimum you have to spend is I believe zero point 0.1 ETH or 0.1 ETH. if I'm sure, yeah. Yeah, what's in my throat? Zero point zero 0.01 ETH you have to spend at minimums beginning August 22nd, and this one is going well, this is for all of you whales out there, you guys who spend minimum 25 ETH, you get a bonus on the VibeX tokens that you have. There's actually going to be in their white papers they actually released them. Let me show you guys real quick. Oh, by the way, for those who didn't know, Vibehub has actually started their their beta. So for those of you who have Oculus Rifts, VR headsets, or any like type of VR system or whatever it may be, you guys can actually come in here and take advantage of it. Um, HTC Vive, the PlayStation VR coming soon. But right now, this is for people with the Oculus. If you guys have an Oculus virtual reality headset, you guys can come in here and give the platform a shot. I think this is the same platform video. I think this is that same preview video just to make sure. They're gonna be
Example, we'll be meeting with my friend Fred.
Oh yeah, it's the same one, but they're going to be dropping more videos pretty soon. So for those of you interested in the tech and giving it a shot, and you already have virtual reality pieces, then go ahead and give it a try. It's going to be totally worth it. Now they actually updated their white papers the other day, so I just want to give you guys a breakdown of what Vibe Hub's numbers are going to be looking like real quick inside of their white papers. You guys can read all of that. That's for all of you to read. Let's see here. Token sale. All right. Boom. The pre-sale for Vibe will begin August 7th and end the 21st. As you all know, minimum is 25 ETH with the bonus. And the crowd sale will run from August 22nd at 1 p.m. and will run until September 21st or until the maximum hard cap has been reached. The maximum hard cap is 25 million USD, and the pre-sale has a hard cap of 15 mil. Once the token sale has been completed or the hard cap has been reached, we'll provide a contract address where you'll be able to send your VibeX tokens to be exchanged for Vibe. The entire supply of 267 million Vibe coins has been pre-mined, and 160.2 million Vibes will be available during the token sale. The amount of Vibe you receive will be proportional to the total amount raised. So you guys can come in here and look at those. This is how the ICO distribution is going to be, how the coins will be distributed, promotion and marketing. Now for post distribution, after the funds, 50% will be going towards future development, 30% towards marketing, advertising, and collaborations with other well-known artists in the musical industry or just big name companies, and people will they'll have that budget for those. So yeah, everything looks pretty solid. Anything else? That's about it for today. I'll come back in the future with an update on what's going on with Vibehub's ICO. Like I said, I'm doing a 21-day campaign for them, and just the whole ideology behind the tech. Oh, something cool I actually saw the other day that I wanted to put out there for those of you who may be interested in the future of just virtual reality technology and why I honestly can see VR taking over. So I don't know, like if anybody here is like a, used to play Yu-Gi-Oh, the Yu-Gi-Oh fan, but I saw a really cool video the other day, and it just really had me. I was shocked. I was really shocked. Like, check this out. I think it's this video. No, it's not this video. It was actually pretty recent. I think it was this one. I don't know why I thought this was one of those ones that's going to stop. Let's get straight to the action.
All wherever my friend is going to. He draws 5 cards. Go. And it's his turn to go. And he has played this guy. I can click on any monster and see the preview, get up close to it, and see exactly what it is doing.
All card actions can be voice controlled. You tap on a card, and then you say the voice command to manipulate that card. Like normal summoning a monster, you just say normal summon.
Normal summon.
We got some pretty awesome graphics on these monsters, and when they go into attack mode later, it'll be like pretty cool to see.
Attack.
You can find a random person and have a complete duel with them, but you have to manage your own
Special
rules.
summon, attack.
You have to decide which rulings to follow.
Dismiss hand. Attack. Activate. Spell.
You might not know this, but I activate Pot of Greed, which allows me to draw 2 extra cards from my deck.
Draw.
We have 3D models and animations
Attack.
for the most popular Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Attack.
In this version, each player still needs to manage their own life points. You can add or subtract your life points. And that's basically the gist of Yu-Gi-Oh! AR.
Yep.
Now, for those of you, I don't know, like, I personally was a big fan of Yu-Gi-Oh, so I don't know how many people this might, people will be really surprised and shocked at how far VR has come along. But this is just one of the many applications of VR that people are working on, and in the future, I could only imagine where it's going to be going, as far as the technology, the different uses for it, what companies are going to be using it, all the things that we've seen in the past that we thought on TV would be so cool if it got implemented in real life, and it's all happening, and people don't quite capture it yet because the tech is so expensive right now for a lot of these implementations that a lot of people is kind of out of their realm to afford. But as time goes on, VR is going to become incredibly easy to afford for the everyday person, because that's the only way adoption can become a reality. The reality of adoption would be that it's affordable for the everyday average person to indulge themselves into it. I'm not saying it's going to be cheap, but I'm not saying it's going to be expensive. Kind of like when a new PlayStation console comes out. I remember when the PS3 first came out, 2006, in 2006 in, I think it was September 2006. The PS3 came out. I think it was September. Man, it was $600, and for all the stuff that I bought for the PS3, it came out to like 700, 800 something dollars for it. And at the time, I was like 14. I was like 14, 15 when the PS3 first came out. And even though it was expensive, me personally, man, like, just a little story about me that y'all probably didn't know. I actually used to get like a weekly allowance from my people. And me and my brother starved ourselves because that was actually our lunch money for the week. Me and my brother starved ourselves for about like 8 months so that we could save up money to get our PS3. Like that was the most, I don't know, like I was the most focused I've ever had on something in my whole life because I knew just automatically off rip my people were not gonna buy me a $600 system. I knew off rip automatically, and my like, come on, like even me, like, would you buy your son a $600 system? You know, especially when you know you're middle class, you know, middle class family. I personally want to buy my kid no $600 system, especially with all the bills and stuff going on. Unless I really, you know, just had it like that, you know, I would, but it wasn't that type of situation for me and my brother. So, you know, we took matters into our own hands and we manifested on our desires and we made it happen. Kind of like a little lesson for you guys, or an example of how I've in my past wanted something and I didn't stop till I got what I desired. But you know, like just make it affordable for everybody. Something that a kid could, you know, sit here and save up some money for some months and you know go get it. That's when adoption is going to become a reality for a lot of people. But yeah, that's basically what today's video is about. You know, just getting there, being able to achieve what you want to achieve, and then from that point on, when mass adoption takes place, the market cap for VR is going to go crazy. Like VR right now, I think it's a $180 billion market right now. I think it's 180 billion, 176 billion. So I can only imagine what's going to happen as the future gets closer and closer to a virtual reality. So you like my little pun there, my little virtual pun. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. This is your boy Crypto Gamer. I'll come back later on with probably a video overview on a coin or an ICO. Everybody have a blessed day. Peace. I'm out. Don't be a D-writer.